Now look, we've all seen what's happened at the Furaha City Festival in Nairobi. But in case you've been living under a rock, I mean, first of all, that's kind of weird, but in case you've been living under a rock, guys, nitaeleza haraka. Basically, we're in December and this is prime party season, okay? I mean, look, they don't call it Dirty December for nothing. So Furaha City decided to host its own festival on December 7th. And to make the event even more exciting, they decided to bring on Khaligraph Jones, Willy Paul, Zuchu, Diamond Platnumz, Rivani. I mean, at this point, just from the whole Asafi label, bro, like what? And you know, like any other concert, you would expect that everything would go as planned, right? I mean, each artist would perform a few songs, the crowd would go wild, and everybody would go home after having such a great night, right? Wrong. Now, of course, this is Africa, so there will always be some sort of chaos, okay? That's just how it is, man. It's Africa, you know what I'm saying? And guess who started all this drama? I'll give you some time to answer this. So, did you guess it? Now, if you said Willy Pozze, you are correct. Congratulations. Oh my God, bro. This is so sad. This is so sad, bro.
Sijakosea mse. Nimekama hapa kufanya show juu niliitwa. You are booked. Na kidogo mkiangalia poa, nataka muangalie venye hasa wamekuwa kini downplay. Hii show niliitwa na the owner. But ni kama the rest walikuwa against it, unaona? Shame on them. Ukienda uangalie hiyo show, utaona picha yangu hadi kwa billboard imekuwa ndogo, ikipromotiwa siko, na hakuna msanii nimekosea. Yaani Kenya, mko na export hapa hivi. Wasa wakini support walai, mimi naweza fika huko juu, na understand? But imefika place Kenya ukiwa mdeadly, ukiwa unafanya the right thing. They want to bring you down. How do you feel? You killed it.
Now, in the days that followed, this whole drama started a big battle between Willy Paul, Diamond Platnumz, Eric Omondi, and even Oba Ibina gets in on the action.
The fact kwamba mimi nimekuja pale as a headliner, nilijua tu kuna wasanii wanakuja, wanatangulia, watafanya show, baada ya kufanya show wanafuata mimi. And I've been headlining kwenye nchi nyingi, ni sehemu chache sana mimi za nikaenda sio headliner. So mtu anapokuja anasema sijui nimemzuia asifanye show, kwanza naweza mimi kumzuia mimi mwenyewe mgeni, mimi mwenyewe sikupata nafasi ya kufanya show.
A lot has happened in the past 24 hours and I think need to say something, and I want to say this with a lot of moral authority. Having been in the industry for the past 18 years, there are things I've gone through that I would not love this generation of musicians or entertainers, especially in Kenya, to go through. And I think we've said enough. I think enough is enough.
But coming closer, okay, closer. The thing is, this Furaha City disaster, it's way bigger than just this festival, okay? You see, Willy Paul has been going downhill for a while, and personally, I think that this all started when Willy Pozze left gospel music. In 1993, Wilson Abubakar Radido was born in Matare slums and was raised by a single mother. Whoa, hold on. We're not gonna go over Willy's full backstory and all that. Wait, you thought? No, pole. No. We're not gonna go over Willy Paul's full backstory. Listen, I'm not gonna bore you guys, okay? Don't worry. Now, we already know that he grew up in poverty, rose to stardom, blah. Tunajua already. Tunajua zamani. Now look, just in case you don't know his story, and if you're a Kenyan, that's kind of weird though. Basically, all you need to know is that he grew up in the church and he started to gain fame when he was 19 or 20 years old with songs like Lala Salama, Kitanzi, and Mamangu. And he blew up like crazy thanks to the way he combined urban beats and a pop vibe. But things started to get interesting once he became a super big name in Kenya. You see, as Willy Paul was coming up, there was another up-and-coming artist that people were putting him up against. And if you're a real fan of Kenyan music, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. Ah yes, Bahati. Bahati. The guy who acts more like a wife than a husband, okay? Boom, shots fired. Blah, 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 blah. Now at the time, there was a big war between them and the gospel world. Kind of like Davido and Wizkid in Nigeria, right? Believe it or not, but this beef was actually a good thing. Actually, a great thing for their careers because at this time, this is when they put out their best songs. I mean, for example, we got Machozi, Nikumbushe, Tam Tam, Sijafika, Sitolia. I mean, the list is endless, man.
Silikwetu Kisumu Bondo, chakula haina swaga. Sitaki kula chapo dondo, nataka pizza na baga. Maishani mwangu, natafuta Yesu maishani yao. Natafuta Yesu maishani yao.
Bro, it would take me a long time to name all the classics of this time. Now, of course, like all beefs, it did cause some bad blood between them, especially after Bahati's big win at the 2015 Groove Awards. But they did make up like all Christians should, and I'm sure that Jesus was very proud of them, right? Wrong again. Unfortunately, their truce did not last long at all, okay? In fact, it got worse and worse and worse. Listen. That's a story that would take me an hour and 2 hours to tell, and guys, I got things to do. I don't have the time today. But anyways, besides all this drama, Willy Paul's Christian career peaked with this song, I Do. Now, if you're Kenyan and you haven't heard this song yet, I'm gonna need you to revoke your Kenyan citizenship right now. Chop chop. But as the old saying goes, what goes up must come down. And unfortunately, this was the beginning of the end for Willy Pozze. November 21st, 2016. Now I know that this date kind of seems irrelevant and honestly just random, right? I mean, but this is the most important date in Willy Paul's career because this is the day that Willy Paul posted Tiga Wana. And if you don't know this already, this is when Willy Paul's fans and even his people that weren't his fans, when they listen to this song, this is when they realize that, yeah, Willy Paul and Christian music, amemaliza. And there were so many comments like this saying like, yo, Willy Paul, hini nini, like, what is this song, bro? Like, tunafikiri, you are a gospel singer and stuff like that, whatever, right? And to be honest, I mean, they were right, man, they were right, you know what I'm saying? Now look, Tiga Wana is a banger song, okay, don't get me wrong. I mean, 3 million views, look, not too bad, Pozze. But let's be honest, it was just a club song, okay? It was not gospel or anything. And from then on, he would exclusively put out non-Christian music. And the reason why I say non-Christian music is because the songs he put out weren't necessarily like demonic or evil or bad. They just weren't gospel focused. Umeelewa. For example, Jiggy Jiggy or even I Do With The Lane, right? I mean, these were both songs that weren't necessarily gospel focused, but they still promoted good value. It just wasn't 100% gospel focused like Sijaf.
Asante kwa Mwenyezi Mungu, namuomba sana kwenye ndoa tupe nguvu, najua unatamani mpenzi, ndoa kama ya DJ Mo, lakini usijali mpenzi.
But after those 2 songs, that's when he went full secular, okay? I mean, listen, let's be honest. There was no going back after he put out Hallelujah. Yeah, I don't think that scenes like this has anything to do with gospel. In fact, this is the Antichrist sort of like music videos, bro. I'm sorry. That's just how it is, man. It's crazy. And then after this, it gets even worse, okay? He puts out songs like Toto and Baby Shark. Oh my God, bro. What the hell, bro?
Kwako nimeshatulia, tulia, niguza kidogo la kiniwacha baby.
And of course, you can't forget about the false accusations of sexual assault from Miss P, the defamation case from Bahati's wife Diana, and of course now the whole Furaha City disaster, right? I think it's safe to say that Willy Paul's reputation and image has just gone way downhill since he's left the gospel industry. And look, I think, tunakubali, right? Lakini nina swali moja, okay? If everything was going great, right? Millions of views, loved and adored by all his fans, blessed by God, no huge controversies, why would Willy Paul ever leave the gospel industry, right? Well, it's more complicated than you think.
And I don't want to mention names, but they know. They know what they did to me or what they used to do to me. Okay. Okay. Yani stakangi kusikia story za wase. They know what they did. Wanajua ile siasa yote walikuwa wanapiga, wanajua na wenye naongelea wanajijua. Okay. Na venye tu na wakani blacklist hadi kwa TV sikuwa nachezwa and stuff. Wakisema sifanyi gospel, sifanyi nini na nini, and I was young. Nilikuwa na praise God njia yenye mimi msemi young ningempraise back then. Unaona? Okay. Nika introduce kitu my youth walipenda.
So he first talks about how there were some people in the gospel industry that took advantage of him. And honestly, nakubali. Now look, even though the gospel industry should be about spreading the gospel, spreading the word of God, about the music and the art, let's be honest, this is a business. And like all businesses, there are some people in here that don't care about the art, don't care about the music. They're just in here to make moolah. And also, don't forget that Willy Paul, he was young, so he was in his late teens, early 20s. So what he's saying does kind of make sense. I understand that some people will try to, take advantage of a young person, right?
Mungu wa Burna Boy sio Mungu wa Willy Paul ama wa Guardian Angel.
Same God.
Ni same God. You see, there's a problem with the, should I say believers ama Christians, especially hapa home. Ukiwa maskini, they believe that is when God is in your life. That is when God is working in your life. The moment you become successful, it becomes a problem.
Demonic.
Yes, you're a devil worshipper.
Of all evil.
Yes. So my question is...
But the pastor is rich, eh?
Yes. So my question is my God poor? Do I serve a poor God? No. My God is wealthy. Ni rich, yani design fulani haezi shikika. So ukikuja hapa kuniambia tio, we na ulianza vizuri, hii gari umetoa wapi? Huyu mtoto ameshika mashetani huyu.
Nianza na Yesu kamaliza na mwili. De mapenzi.
Because no, if you look at it vizuri, that is how wase wetu wanaview vitu. The moment you become successful, it's a problem.
Willy Paul, yeah. Anasema ukweli. Now, this is so true, bro. Now, like 85% of Kenyans, I was raised in a Christian household, right? And here's the thing. Now, a lot, and I mean a lot of Christians romanticize the idea of the poor Christian, where once you become famous or rich, you're automatically a servant of the devil. Like, what? Like, that does not even make any sense. Paul and the 12 disciples, and even some of the prophets like Moses in the Old Testament, who lived very modest, maybe even poor lives, right? But here's the thing. Are you guys forgetting that there are people like King David and King Solomon that had fortunes that were way more than, let's say, Elon Musk or even Mansa Musa? Come on, bro.
Okay. So you've decided, hakuna kurudi kwa gospel, forget about it.
So here, I've been asked Willy Paul the most important question of the whole interview, and I'm being serious. If you don't remember anything from the rest of this video, pay attention, like really pay attention to this part right here. Will Willy Paul ever go back to making gospel music? Now, this is a good question, but I have an even better question to ask. Should Willy Paul go back to gospel music? Honestly, I don't think so, guys. I know. You guys all want the Willy Pozze from back in the old days, 2015, 2016, 2017. You want that Willy Paul, but I'm sorry, that Willy Paul is never coming back, and he should never come back. Here's why. First of all, what's done is done, okay? This basically means that the toy's already been taken out of the box, okay? The cat's already out of the bag, okay? There's no point in putting it back in. Same thing for Pozze. He's already joined the secular industry and he's already doing really well so far, you know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, he's made hit after hit after hit, you know what I'm saying? Getting millions of views. So why should he stop, okay? I think he should stay and keep evolving as an artist because he said himself, that's sort of like the natural progression of his career. So I think best case scenario, he stays in the industry. But to be fair, I kind of have to play devil's advocate. Whoa. I'm not actually, guys, you know what I mean? You know the saying, I'm not actually the devil's, just forget about it, man. Anyways, to be fair, what I'm trying to say is, ever since he's left gospel music, he's been complaining more and more and more. And after the Furaha City Festival, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Anyways, you guys let me know what you guys think in the comments below.